Thank you for tuning into this edition of Flix Fix. My name is Harold. We're going to be talking about Independence Day, and I'm not talking about the fireworks.
It's time for movie and TV news. Flix Fix with Harold the Film Geek.
Alright, so for any of you guys who actually grew up back in the 90s, Independence Day was a big movie that came out alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger's movie Eraser. I actually saw Eraser instead of seeing Independence Day in the theater, and I don't regret that choice. Anyways, with all that being said, I've seen Independence Day several times. I think it was an alright movie for the time that it came out, and they kept flirting with the idea of making a part 2. Then 2 or 3 years ago, they said they were going to do a part 2 and a part 3. Problem was, Big Willie style over here never said that he wanted to come back. They didn't think it was good to bring the movie back without the original action hero. This was the movie that made Will Smith a household name. It was the movie that took Will Smith from 6 Degrees of Separation and The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air to a household name. Instead of going back and reprising his role for both ID 2 and 3, he said no. There was some time where he actually came up with the idea that he might come back as a cameo, but they now say officially Will Smith is not coming back for this movie, and the movie is going to be coming out 2014, so July 3rd of 2014, and it's going to be starring Jeff Goldblum and Bill Pullman. Those are the only people from the original cast that's going to be showing up, and it's not going to be part 2, part 3. It's going to be called ID4 Forever, and it's going to be a part 1 and a part 2. But they say it's going to be a reboot / a sequel, meaning that certain things are going to be rehashed out, but it's going to be like a part 2 of the actual series. I don't know how this is going to work out. Where Jeff Goldblum, a person who really hasn't had a lead role in a action movie since he basically did the Jurassic Park movies, I don't know how well this is going to translate today, because it's been so many years since Jeff Goldblum has even played lead. Not to say that I don't think he can do it, I just don't think audiences know who he is. Growing up in the 90s, Jeff Goldblum was the voice of Apple. He was the Fly, and he knew the Earth Girls were easy. So, to know that he's going to go from being very well known back in the 90s to virtually unknown here, I don't know if he can run a movie on his own. But let me know what you think about that right there in the comments below, because my name is Harold. That's the end of this edition of Flix Fix. And as I end every episode, if I don't talk to you soon, well, I guess I'm going to talk to you later. Bye now.